MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Hal Newhouser will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you know that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Stepping up now, Dale Tomlinson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch, 110.
One and one.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And it's fouled away. And that misses 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Newhouser was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
The 3-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, number 24. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that misses. 2-1. Fouled off. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Eddie Harris, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Two balls and a strike to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he fouls this one off. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Trammell aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Runners on the move for second. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Al Kaline. As he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline. 2-0 count and the pitch.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets two bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy...
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. Miguel Cabrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Bases are loaded with only one out. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he misses with it, 1-1. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Here's the first pitch to him. Willie Mays is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. The 2-1 home is taken for strike two.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Toby Reyna waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Toby Reyna, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0.
Ball two.
Reyna stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a fourth-round selection back in 2017.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
To the plate now, Donnie Larson. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cobb is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting seven, the catcher, Mitchell. Friedman.
Striding in for the Indians, Mitchell Friedman, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's set. Here it comes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. Another throw over, being especially careful here. One and one.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Cameron Maben. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Mays has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting in, the catcher, Austin Romine.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. And the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
And he takes a called strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Next up for Detroit, Nico Goodrum. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the third set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, A.J. Metcalf. Pitch on the way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Two pitch is fouled away. High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 13.
So striding forward now, number 13. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hard on the ground toward short. Trammell's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Digging in now, Dale Tomlinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box, number 24. 1-0 the count. Two down, runners at first and second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 2-1 pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Alan Trammell. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
1-0.
In his career, Trammell carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Popped him up. Metcalf in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0. Al Kaline is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
One out, nobody on. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Al Kaline. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now for Cleveland, Willie Mays. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll get back in standing. At the plate, Toby Reyna fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now a curveball misses inside. No runs, 4 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Donnie Larson is on deck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. At the plate now, Donnie Larson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. Before the payoff pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner will get back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Popped up. Cabrera is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Mitchell Friedman.
Stepping into the box, Mitchell Friedman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Three and 0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Metcalf. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, number 13. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Into the box now, Dale Tomlinson. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lee Van Dyke. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Here's the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Grounded to third. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Settling in now, number 24. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. 0-1. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Misses. Ball 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Kyle Funkhauser takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 36, Kyle Funkhauser.
Willie Mays will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. This is line to left. Maben is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in, Toby Reyna. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to short. Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Johnny.
Ready for another shot now. Donnie Larson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone!
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Stepping in now, Mitchell Friedman.
Mitchell.
Fouled away.
Friedman.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the Tigers nothing. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Cameron.
First delivery to him on the way. Cameron Maben will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Tomlinson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
Now in the box, Austin Romine. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goodrum has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Alan Trammell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Detroit. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Leading off for the Indians.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 13.
Digging in to try it again, number 13. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit to short. Trammell brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Dale Tomlinson. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
In now, Lee Van Dyke. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here he comes on 2-0. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Ranging back is Maben onto the bullpen roof and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Michael Fulmer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, number 24. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Indians 8 and the Tigers nothing. Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Number 13 is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Coming to the plate now, Al Kaline, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The center fielder, number 00, Cobb.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ty Cobb. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 8-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Willie Mays. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, shortstop, Toby Reyna.
At the plate now, Toby Reyna, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Don't want to forget about him. The 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
At the plate, Donnie Larson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Weak grounder back to the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Bo Burrows comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Mitchell Friedman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
That's popped up. Goodrum in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Maben has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base.
The first baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
Stepping in, A.J. Metcalf. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
That's the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball one,
Hey,
no
this is
strike.
a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now batting, number 13. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. K-line is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dale Tomlinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. No movement on base. It's ball one. Hit out towards second. Scope has it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for two, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Indians lead it 10-0. Last half of the seventh here, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Lifted into center field. Mays is right there, one down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Standing in, Jonathan Scope. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Number 13 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, Cameron.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2-2 the count. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Striding in, number 24. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The third baseman, number 24.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, But it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Line hard, but foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I got to count.
The runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Jose Cisnero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jose Cisnero.
Toby Reyna will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. None out, runners at first and second. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the 1-1 on the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Standing in now, Donnie Larson. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Line drive to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And Maben's throw not in time. He's in there at third.
The catcher, number 2, Mitchell Friedman.
Digging in, Mitchell Friedman looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Into the box now, A.J. Metcalf, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a shot out to right center field. Reyna rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Stepping in now, number 13. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So now to the plate, Dale Tomlinson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And the pitch.
That's ball 3. The count is 3-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. K-line is there. And that ends the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Indians on top, 15-0. Ready now, Austin Romine. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's fouled away. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Troy Pearson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 28, Troy Pearson.
Into the box, Alan Trammell. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Digging in once again, Harold Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder.
Ready once again, Al Kaline. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard, but foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 15-2. Striding into the box, Lee Van
Leading
Dyke.
off for the Indians, the designated hitter, Lee Van Dyke.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Ronnie Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ronnie Garcia.
At the plate now, number 24, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Trammell is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Willie Mays. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. One out and a runner on second base. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Count remains full. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Toby Reyna. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. high chopper to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians leave one, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Ty Cobb, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
15-2 the final tally here. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Eddie Harris takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Hal Newhouser was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.